Large and unique drums. So with a lot of drums, a lot of times we want two things, not all the time, but a lot of times we want two things. We want them to be extra beefy, just really thick drums, but we also want them to be rather unique. And so a lot of times we resort to typical plugins, which is all fine and great. I love these plugins. It's like your RC20, Valhalla, some distortion, tape. There's plenty of other plugins you can use. These are obviously some of the common ones that a lot of people go to. But a creative tip is you could try running your drums through an amp. So it's not bad. There's just a normal beat. I just put together a drum pattern, but let's run it through some amps and see what kind of sound we get. And again, that one's not bad. Here's amp number one. So already a different feel. I'm not saying like that's the end all be all. That's final. That's just like a little different vibe there. Let's see another amp. So that was like more of a bass amp. I'm gonna do that again for a third one. Again, just kind of changes the vibe of the drums a bit. So that gives also a little different vibe as well. So what you want to do, if you want to play around with this, just run it through some amps, tweak and play around. One thing you could do is you could kind of blend the two. So on the next one, I'm gonna play the original drums I had, and then through the third amp, and I'm gonna layer those two and kind of tweak the volumes a little bit and try to mesh those. So you kind of get the electronic drums, but also kind of the ampy drums as well, kind of meshed together, blend it. And you see, you kind of get a little interesting feel there. It's almost like this live feel with electronic drums, but the amp kind of it gives a little extra to it, but also kind of gives a little bit of like a live feel, like you're out in like an amphitheater and you're listening to these. But layer that in with your electronic drums as they are, like straight out drum machines or whatever, wherever you might have got them, and kind of gives a real unique feel to it. So doing that, you get those extra beefy drums, but they're also rather unique. So to recap, what you want to do is one, lay down a drum pattern. The pattern I used was from the Boom Bap Drum Guide. Get that at midimighty.com, and then run it through some amps. That's step one. Step two. Step three that I forgot to put here is tweak and play around with it. If you're looking for simply tell me exactly what to do and I'll go do that and go about my day, like that's not this. This is if you want to get creative, play around, try new things, try this and see what you come up with. That's it. Peace.